Yo, what is up everybody? Team View here, and I'm here on Lumber Tycoon 2, and I am here to bring you a tutorial for making a candy vending machine that is fully functional. There will be two parts of the tutorial. This will be part one of the tutorial. We will be making the main box of the machine. This is the candy machine right here. Basically, it's pretty cool, pretty clean looking. Looks like a pretty realistic candy vending machine. Basically, you use the woods to buy certain types of candy or certain amounts of candy. And on this side has the rare pink candies, basically, and has an automatic candy bag opener as well. So whoever buys like the rare candies, basically, gets 3 pink candies in a bag that opens and gives them a bunch more candy, maybe even another pink candy, who knows, because it gives you random candies as it opens up. But that's what happens when that opens. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It has a nice window. You see all the candies right there. Basically the regular wood all the way up to like pine wood. Basically pine wood I consider the rarest compared to like all the rest of these. So basically this one will give you the Hoover's candy, this one will give you the lumber candy, this one will give you the chop candy, this one will give you the walnut roll candy, this one will give you the sinister candy, and this one will give you the developer candy. Basically yeah, that's just how I have it set up. You guys can all set it differently, however, and it has a nice clean sorry about this, I forgot to move this. Let me just move this really quick. But yeah, it's a pretty nice machine even from the back side. Basically it has wire control, and yeah, it looks nice, it looks good. I will have to be making a part 2 due to the wires being such a mess and stuff on the inside. It takes a lot of work to set it up. As you can see in there, there is a lot of wiring going on. I don't know if you guys can see it. Sorry about the neighbors in the car. And yeah, and then as you can see right here, all the wires are connected and they all go into this little hole that I made, basically, where all the wires are all, you know, all tangled up in there. Yeah, and then you got all these hatches so you can open up the back and see what's on the inside, refill the candies, whatever. Basically all this cool stuff, just like that. So if you ever run out of candy or whatever, you just come back here, restock it, whatever. But yeah, this is what I'll be showing you guys, how to make most of this machine. The only parts that I will not be building in this tutorial is all these wood detectors right here. I will not be placing them on the machine. I will not be wiring them at the moment. I will set up the one wood detector on this side where the pink candy will be, basically the rare side. I'll set up this and wire it up and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna do this side of the machine due to the fact because it's not easy to wire it all up. So we're gonna make another tutorial part 2 that will show you how to make this box of all these wood detectors and whatever, have it nice and styled up. And yeah, we'll have this one set up. I'll have everything on the inside set up for you guys in this tutorial. Basically we're just making the whole box and just a little bit of everything on the inside. I will not be saying how much candy is needed right now. I mean, as you can see though, you need 4 of each candy of the regular candies on each level, and then 3 pink candies in a bag of candy and a box of candy. Basically you can calculate it like that. Anyways, so yeah, let's continue on with this tutorial. Sorry for a long explanation of what's going to be done, but had to just go around and basically explain what this tutorial is going to be on and stuff like that. So what we are going to be needing for this tutorial, it's not going to be everything that you need, but this will be mostly everything that you'll need for this part of the tutorial. I believe I could be wrong on how many items that's needed for this, but I have extra stuff in case. So let me get the list of what we will be using right now in this tutorial. Let me pop it up for you guys. Alright, here is the list. What you need for part 1 of this tutorial. Basically, you'll be needing 53 tiny tiles, and 12 of those tiny tiles will be a different color wood. Basically, these will be where those tiles will be, the 12, or yeah, I think this is 12. Anyways, just get 12 in case. I think right here, basically that's what that will be for. And all the other tiny tiles, basically I think like 41 tiny tiles, will be just the regular basic wood that you'll use for the main box. Now we'll move on to, we need 38 small tiles, which are these sort of square ones right here, right there. We need 38 of these, and what's it called? Oh yeah, we need 6 tiles, those big large tiles, or not large, but the regular size tiles basically. Right here, these ones. We need 6 of those. We need also 2 2x2 wedges of ice wood, basically, like these. Yeah, like these. Right there. We need 2 of those in ice wood. They will be basically where the candy drops down on and slides down onto the conveyor, basically. Yeah, so 2 2x2 wedges of ice wood, and next we need 13 hatches, which are these things right here. You can get these at Logix. You gotta take the boat and go to the other side. So you'll need 13 of these hatches. And moving on to the next thing, we need 1 tilted conveyor, which is this conveyor right here, and yeah, just 1 of these right there, tilted conveyor. We need also 1 large glass pane, which is this one right here, this big window, yeah, that one. And we also need 7 wood detectors. I'm making you guys get all the wood detectors right now, but we'll only be using like 1 of the wood detectors for the moment for this tutorial. But I'd rather you guys go ahead and get all the wood detectors now, so that when I have the second part 2 of this tutorial ready, and you'll have those for the next tutorial. But for now, just buy the 7 wood detectors along with the 13 hatches, because you're gonna have to go to Logix, and that's a long journey. So yeah, just making you get all those. We're only going to be wiring like 1 of them pretty much. Anyways, so the next thing we need is 2 wires right here. It's 2 regular wires, or whatever wires you want to use, basically. Yeah. And you're also going to need 1 piece of some sort of rare wood, which I didn't put on the list right there, but yeah, anyways. So I used N times wood for this one, which would be for the pink candy, basically. That I'll be putting this N times wood inside the wood detector when I set it up later. You guys will see when I'm starting, or when I get to that point. And if you have 3 pink candies, maybe grab those already and just have them ready. yeah. So basically, I won't be telling you how, like I already told you, I won't be telling you how much candy yet, because I still got to make a part 2 for the tutorial and all those other things. So hopefully you guys can see the list and try to get everything that is needed on this list. This will not be everything that you need for the entire machine. This is just part 1, because I kind of forgot to count the wires in the machine and a few other things that I need to double check on how I set it up. So anyways, sorry for all this talking. Let's get to building the candy vending machine. Alright, let me get rid of this list so it's not in the way. Hold on. There we go. Alright, here we go, guys. We're gonna start by grabbing the tilted conveyor, which is this one right here. Tilted conveyor. We're gonna have it faced like this. Let's see. Yeah, right here. Put it like that, with the conveyor going upwards in this direction. Basically, it's perfect. Okay, so now once we place this tilted conveyor, what we're going to want to do is go over here and grab some tiles. We need some tiles right here, these big ones. We're going to get these, we're going to stand them up, and yeah, we're going to see if we can put it right here. We want to put it right here, but we don't want it right against the machine, like how it just hugs the machine, like right like that. We do not want that. So to fix this, what we do is press T and then press T again. It'll flip the tile and then it'll let it place correctly, just like this. This is what we want because it gives us the right measurements of putting everything together, basically. So yeah, that's how you fix that. Now we're going to get another tile, do the same thing on the other side. Put it right here. Let's see. Like this one is hugging it again. It's too close to the conveyor. We do not want that. So we're gonna press T and press T again, and there we go. Now we got that little gap between. It's perfect. Alrighty. So now we got that much set. What we're gonna do is get another tile. And oh yeah, as I'm placing these tiles, just notice that the texture of the tiles are going like from side to side like that. Not up and down, but we're going side to side because it looks nicer, it looks cleaner. I think it looks better like that. So that's that. Okay, now let's grab another tile, the big tile. Put that right up here, just like that. And now after we place these tiles, we're going to grab some tiny tiles of the regular wood right here. Get a couple of these. And before we place this tile, we're going to press R, press T. Let's see if that worked. Yeah, all you have to do is press R and then T. It'll flip the tile to have the texture in the right direction, basically. And then we'll rotate that and we'll put this right up here. Just like that. See, it's a perfect blend. It's good. We're going to get another tiny tile. Place it right up there. Right up here. Just like that. Place another tiny tile right there, just like that. Amazing. So far, so good. Another tiny tile. Put it right there. Alright, so we're done with this side for right now. We don't have to worry about this. We're not going to put any tiles on this side yet because we're going to leave that open. I'll explain that later. But now what we're going to grab is some small tiles. Small tiles right here. These ones right here. A small tile. Move it over here, and before we place it, we're gonna press R, press T, and it should be facing the right direction. Put this right here. And then I'm going to press T and press T again. See if this works. Sometimes it's not going to place correctly. That's okay, I guess. Let's see. We need this to work properly. Hold up. We don't want it like that. Sorry for the noise. I really hate it when I can't place these things the way I want to. Alright, so now I placed a small tile like this. It's gonna have that little gap right there between that one and this one. It's gonna look just like that. That's what we want. Okay, now we're gonna get another small tile. Just keep going along this way. Sometimes you have to face the camera right angle like that. And as you can see, the texture is going side to side like that. It's perfect. Okay, let's get another small tile right here. Yeah, and I'm going to be placing this right here. Sorry, Pancho, I am doing a tutorial right now. Alright, so we'll put this small tile right here if we can get the right angle to put it. I hate when I can't place things correctly. Why do this to me? Why won't it let me? Just keep trying, guys. Don't give up. If you can't place something, just try every different angle. Every single angle could make a difference. Maybe not. I don't know. This is so irritating. Okay, let me put this. Alright, I put that one right there, which is perfect. We need that little gap right there. Sometimes when you're placing it, it might not look like it's going to place right, but it places right. Oh wait, the texture is wrong. Whoopsies. Let me flip this over. So RT, rotate. Why does it keep, oh, it kind of like looks like it's gonna place it wrongly, but it places correctly. So I guess that's just what happens. All right, let me grab a small tile. Now we're gonna place this small tile right between this if it lets me. Come on. Nope, not like that. Come on. Just fit. Fit. There we go. See, angles matter. Like this direction wasn't working, so I moved this way and it fit just perfect. Texture's going that way. Perfect. Now, what we're gonna do is start grabbing some tiny tiles right here. These little guys. Get some of these. And before we place this one, we're gonna press R and then press T and then press R and then T. And then it should be, yeah, the texture's going in the right direction. We're gonna pick this up, we're gonna rotate it, and we're just gonna put it right up here on top of these ones, on these small tiles. If it lets me. There we go, just like that. That's one small tile. Grab another small tile right here. And put that right next to that one, and more small tile. So 3 small tiles right here. If I could place this one, of course. There you go. Perfect. So 3 is right there, and then we're gonna put another 3 on this side. Let me grab a tiny tile. Tiny tile, and now we're going to go on the other side over here and just place it just like that. As you can see, it's placed perfect like that. That's what we want. All right, grab another tiny tile, place it right there, and one more tiny tile, and we'll place that right there. Alright, so we placed about 6 tiny tiles, 3 right here, 3 right here. This will be our hole where the candy basically shoots out and all that good stuff. Now that we've placed these tiny tiles, we're going to move on to some small tiles. Get these ones right here. Small tiles. Yeah. Before we place it, we're going to press R, press T, press R, press T, and rotate it, and there we go. Now we should be able to place it just the way we want to. Sort of not. It's always a struggle placing these prints, man. I mean, people. I mean, you know, this is like frustrating, but it is awesome, anyways. So, all right. So I placed the small tile just the way I want it. As you guys can see, it has that little there. You know, it's perfect, just like that. Now we're gonna get another small tile and put that just along the way. Gotcha. Let's see. I gotta put this right here. Angles. Okay, so sometimes if you can't place a blueprint or whatever, it just won't place properly, even if you try like every single angle or whatever. Oh wait, no, that's not gonna work. So I'm gonna put this down for a second. I'm gonna go to my blueprint menu. I'm gonna go look for the floor, the small tile. I'm gonna just place that right here. Of course, that one just places correctly. Whatever. All right, so we're just gonna do like that, and we're gonna get the full print. We're gonna put that right there. Now it's placed perfectly. I'm gonna delete the blueprint that's not full, like that. Okay, now grab a small tile again, another small tile, and we're just gonna keep on going, Really? Like, Okay, I guess I have to do the same thing here. The struggle is real. Okay, let me get a blueprint again. Yeah, like the blueprint wants to go on perfectly, but the full print doesn't want to go on perfectly. Alright, so we're going to put the small tile right there, basically like that. And hopefully I don't need another one. Okay, we're going to go for a small tile again. Pick this up. We're going to go over here. Oh, that one places fine. Okay, so good. We got that all set up so far. Looking great. I think that looks pretty amazing so far. We're not done yet. We're still working on stuff. We're still going. All right, so we're gonna grab another small tile right here. We're gonna put this on the very top, like right on the side, right there. As you can see, just like this, just like that, with the texture going side to side like that. It's perfect. All right, so grab another small tile and put this right here. If it lets me. Sometimes it's about the angle, sometimes it just won't work. Yeah, it's not working. Hold on. I'm gonna do the blueprint thing again. I'm gonna get a blueprint of the small tile that's not filled. Put that right there, so it's like, you know, I can place it. Now I'll get the full small tile like that. Delete the blueprint like that, and voila, that's placed. Now get another small tile, and we're gonna place that one right along with this one. Why does this do this to me? Okay, I'll just get a blueprint of the small tile, put that like there, get the filled print, put it back on top of there. Now it should be placed properly. I'm gonna just keep doing this. Yeah, all right, so like that, blueprint. And there we go. Now we got that to be placed correctly. delete the blueprint that's not full. There you go. And so far it is looking amazing, right? Yep, boy. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is get these large tiles right here, these right here. Grab one tile. We're gonna press R, press T, and press R again. And now we're gonna put this right on top, just like that. Amazing. Now get the other tile right here. Put this one right on top again. Just like that, with the texture, like always, going side to side. It just looks good like that. That's my opinion. Everyone might like it differently. Who knows? There's always different ways to do it. Anyways, so got the big tiles up there. Now that we've got that much set so far, we're doing good. We're looking great. What we're going to want to do is get some of the tiny tiles. Let's go with the tiny tiles right here. We're going to press RT and put this right somewhere. It's not placed right. Okay. RT, boom, rotate. Alright, so we're going to place this one right here, this tiny tile right on the side. It's going to be basically connected in onto this right here. It's going to be good. Alright, so I'm going to get another tiny tile right here. And put that, just keep going up a little bit. Boom. So this is 3, one more. Alright, so we put 4 of the regular tiny tiles right here. Now what we're going to want to do is get our gold tiny tiles right here. The other wood tiles, a different color tile, whatever you want to make it. I use gold wood, so tiny tiles in gold, grab those. And we're going to place those right on top of this, right there. Get another one, place it right here, right there. Boom. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So wait, 7 and 8. Yeah, that's right. So we put 7 of the gold tiny tiles right here, from right at this point right here. Like, you see it's like this. Make it go up all the way to this connected right here. And that's what we want. Now what we're gonna do is go back and get one of the regular tiny tiles in the green zombie wood, and we're gonna put this right up here. Just like that. And that's what we want, okay? Now what we're gonna do is get some more tiny tiles, but in the green right here. As you can see, these are green. And we're going to put these, I'm going to put RT and put these like right here somewhere. Wrong direction though, which is okay. Hold on, let me change it. So I'm just going to press R and it should be in the right direction now. Alright, perfect. Now the tiny tile is in the right direction, side to side like that. It's perfect. Grab another tiny tile, just like that. Perfect. Grab another tiny tile, just like this. Perfect. Another tiny tile, just like that, right there. Basically. So that's like what? How many? Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, 4 tiny tiles right there. Now we're gonna turn it around right here. We're going to get some more tiny tiles right here. Make them press R and T and R. Hopefully that works. And put this right on here, just like this. As you can see, it's just going to go down the back down to here. Basically, as you can see, show you all the angles. It's basically just going to go down to here a little bit. All right. So, what are we doing? What are we doing? Grab some more tiny tiles, and we're just gonna make our way down. Alright, so let's see. You know what? I might just start it from the bottom. It might be easier. Let me see. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it from here. Yeah, I'm gonna start from the bottom. It'll be easier to connect them, I think. Alright, so maybe not. Alright, sometimes it looks like it might not place correctly, but then it places just fine. So yeah, let's continue putting more tiny tiles going all the way up. Actually, yeah, keep going up. That. Just keep going up. Just keep going up with the tiny tiles. Tiny tiles. Tiny tiles. There, tiny tiles, boom, tiny tiles. So as you see, we're just going all the way up. Another tiny tile, right there, another tiny tile, right there. All right, now we got this whole line going up, right? Like that, perfect. But before we continue, we're gonna grab this one, not the very bottom one, not this one, but the second one up right here, like right there. We're gonna take that one off. We're gonna put that back over there. We're gonna leave this hole for now, okay? This will be like the hole for where the wires will go in, but we're not gonna get into that right now. So yeah, just take that one off, the second one up of the tiny tiles, and then just take it off over there. Alright, so now we've gotten this far. So far so good. What we're going to want to do is grab some, what's it called, small tiles. Get the small tiles. We're going to press R, press T, press R, press T, rotate, and we're going to put these on the sides down below, just like that. Perfect. Good. One on this side and another on the other side. Right here. Just like that. Perfect. And let's see. I think I have to get another small tile. Put that right on top of the other small tile that's right here. Just like that. It's perfect, I think. Yep. Alright. Now get another small tile. Put that one right on top of this small tile. Press T, or angle. Always figure out the best way to place prints. It's not easy. Alright, so now that we got all these small tiles here, we're going to grab a couple of the, what's it called, tiny tiles right here, the green ones. Get a couple of these, and we'll bring them over here. We're gonna, before we place this one, we're gonna press R, press T, press R, press T, and R one more time. And it should be the right direction. Yeah, the texture is going in the right direction. Good. And we're gonna place it right there, basically just going on just down below. Alright, so grab another tiny tile, put this one right here, just like that. Grab another tiny tile, put that one right there, just like that. One more tiny tile, just like this. Perfect. So far this machine is looking like it's coming along quite nicely. Yeah, so far so good. Amazing work. Now what we're gonna grab is, let's see, let's grab the glass pane. Yeah, glass pane. Let's grab this. I should have done this a while ago, but it's okay, I can do it now. We're gonna stand the pane up like this and then rotate it. We want the pane to be in this direction where it's gonna be against the machine, not facing away from the machine, basically. So like, if you can see it on my screen, yeah, this is the position that we want it to be. So let's put it on the machine. And we're not going to put it on the gold part, we're just going to put it off to the side right here, just like that. As you can see, we just put it right against the machine and it fits perfectly. It's not on top of the gold wood part, it's just covering mostly the window, which is what we want, and it's perfect like that. Now it looks good. Alright, so after we put the large glass pane right there blocking the window, we're gonna go behind the machine again, and we are going to get let's see, we're gonna get the ice wedges right here, the 2x2 ice wedges made of ice. You could probably use whatever you want. I use ice because, you know, it's slippery and stuff might slide off easier. I'm not sure if that even makes a difference or not, especially when it's, you know, but anyways, yeah. What we're going to do is grab one wedge and one of the 2x2 wedges, put it on the inside of the machine, right on the side of this hole, just like that. You don't want it to be blocking the hole, so yeah. And now we get the other ice 2x2 wedge. We grab that and rotate, and we'll put this right here, just like this. As you can see, it's not blocking the hole. And basically what these are for is when the hatch is open and the candy starts dropping, basically it's going to hit the wedge and slide down and just, you know, come right out. It shouldn't get stuck under here. I'm pretty sure it works fine. I mean, if it does, it's not perfect, so, but it works pretty good. So anyways, that's what these wedges are for, just the candy to slide down and go into one direction out the hole. Alright, so after we place these wedges, we're gonna grab some hatches. Let's see, one hatch. Now we're gonna flip it like this. Alright, so we're gonna place one hatch on this side, right here on the inside, like in this position where the hatch will basically go down like that. That's what we want. Now we get another hatch right here, and we're gonna put this one right here. Perfect. Alright, now before we go any farther, what we're gonna do is open this hatch so that drops down. Now we're going to get a blueprint of a small tile, just a blueprint. You're not going to be filling this one in. I'm going to be placing 3 of these on the inside against this right here on the hatch right here. Basically, I'm going to put 1, so it's basically hanging off this hatch on the top, as you can see, just like that. Now I'm going to place 1, 2, and 3. Now we placed 3 prints. We're gonna go get a small tile that is filled already. We're gonna get this. We're gonna have to change the direction of this, of course. Oops. Okay, so I'm gonna put 1 on this side right there. Perfect. And before we go any farther, we're gonna get another. We're gonna put 2 more hatches on top of this. Actually, before we do, what we're gonna do is open this hatch as well. So open this hatch just like that. Perfect, right? Okay. So now grab another hatch, move this, and put it into the right position where the hatch basically opens and goes down, basically. Just like this. Perfect. Now we gotta open that one just like that. We're gonna get another hatch. We're gonna put this just like this. Open this one just like that. Get another hatch. Put it in on top of that one. We're just going to keep repeating this for a little bit. Another hatch basically right here on top of that one, just like this. We're going to open that up just like that. Now we're going to get this hatch, put it on top of here, open this one up, and 1 more hatch we need for this part. So 1 more hatch goes right on the top right here. Basically it goes all the way up until the very top of the window, basically, which is what we want. And make sure you open them all. So now that we put all the hatches there, they're all open, and we still have these prints here, right? Now what we're gonna want to do is grab another small tile right here. Small tile. I'm going to stand it up, make sure the texture is in the right direction, which is the side to side. Let's go put this right here. And now, once we got this all set, what we're going to do is grab these blueprints that are not filled and move them. Move them right on the other side of this tile, this small tile, basically. Just like this. The 3 blueprints right there. Place them just like that. Now we're going to get another small tile that is filled, like this one. We're going to put that right there, just like that. Now we're going to, once again, we're going to move all these prints that are not filled, move them on this side again, just like so. Just like this, and just like that. Very good. Now we get another full small tile print filled, you know what I mean? We're gonna put this one right here, just like that. And we're gonna one more time put all these blueprints on the other side of this tile. The ones that are not filled, put them over here. Now we're gonna get 1 more small tile that is full right here. Oops. Make sure you place it correctly, people. Okay, so now that we've got that much complete, we can get rid of these blueprints that are not filled. Destroy. Just make sure you don't destroy the filled ones. Destroy. Alright, so now we got all these tiles in the machine, basically. These will be the slots where all the candies are. We're gonna put more tiles on top of 4 of these tiles, basically. So I'm gonna grab some more small tiles over here. Small tile. Start by putting them on top of this one, and put it on top again. So we're gonna make it go all the way up to the line where the window ends right here. That's what we want. And we're gonna grab some more small tiles and just kind of keep stacking them on these, a few more like this. Perfect. Now put another one on top of that one, just like that. Perfect. As you can see, it's looking good. Get another small tile, put that right up here, just like so. Now get another small tile, put that right up here, just like so, and we're gonna grab another small tile, put it on right there, and one more small tile, and right there we go. Alright, so now we don't want any more tiles on top of this one. This one will just, this is like the pink candy side. There's only going to be a couple candies on this side, basically. Anyway, so now that we got all these tiles all set up, what we're going to want to do is come over here, close the hatch so it comes back up like that. And go back on this side. We're going to want to basically close all these hatches so they're back up. So let's go one, close, 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 and close. Alright, so now we got all the hatches all set. We got all these little slots, right? For the candies, basically, you know, one candy per little slot, and cool stuff like that. And on this side, basically, it has room for a little stack of pink candies. And now what we're going to want to do is get a small tile right here. Put this on the inside of the machine. Let's make it flat. And let's do it like this. We're going to basically put it in the center right at about this height. Basically, where it's like perfectly that level, basically. What this is for is just for like putting the box of candy like this, basically. Just a display, just to show what's in the machine, basically. There's a candy, basically. As you can see, it's looking really good on the front side. Looking amazing so far. Alright, so we got that much ready and set, and now what we're gonna do is let's see, we're gonna grab some small tiles that are the gold small tiles right here, the other wood type that you decide. We're gonna move these and put them over here right along this. As you can see, I might have to move this out actually, but I'll do that in a second. Alright, so I'm gonna put this like that, this gold tiny tile, just like so. Get another gold tiny tile, flip it up like this. Basically, we're just gonna make like a little hole right here. Put that like that, so it looks like this, basically. Now we're gonna get this tiny tile right here. Put it right under, right here. Make sure you put it in the right position so it looks like this on the outer layer of a unit, basically, just like so. And as you can see, there's this floor right here. It's kind of in the way of the hole. I forgot to change that. I'm gonna change it right now. So what we're gonna do after we made this little hole, we're gonna grab this big tile right here. And grab this, move it, and we're just gonna take it off for now. We might not need it for this part of the tutorial. So we're gonna leave that there. We're gonna grab two of these small tiles right here. This one right here. I'm gonna stand it up. We're gonna make sure the texture is the right direction, and we're just gonna put that like right under these hatches, basically, like right there, where it's like off there, perfect size, perfect way, and it's above this hole so that you can basically see what's going on in here. So yeah, that's what's going on right here. We made space for the hole. And yeah, let's see. We'll get one more small tile, put it on the other side right here. Now we got that basically blocked off. This is not like really necessary, but I put this is what we will need for when we get the wires all going on, and we need a board basically for all the wires to be able to connect to, you know, be able to place it and whatever. Anyways, so this has been, yeah, these are the small tiles. So far so good. Now what we're going to want to do is build the, or no, what we're going to want to do is get this right here, the hatch, and what we're going to want to do is put these on the back of the machine right here. So it looks like this, and basically it opens up this way like that, you know what I mean? Perfect, like that. Get another hatch right here, put this one again right underneath this hatch, just like so. As you can see, two hatches open up like that. Perfect. That's what we want. Grab another couple hatches and press T, and then put this right here. Basically, we're just covering the back right here, so it looks good. And we're gonna get another right here. As you can see, it all opens up. This will let you hide what is in here. Also, it'll let you be able to restock the candies or fix the machine if there's any problems. So that's what the hatches are for. Like this and like that. And now we got a hatch right here. I'm going to put this one as the bottom hatch, flip this like so. This is the direction that we want for the last hatch right here. We're going to put this to cover a hole right here. Oops. Right there. And that is perfect. Basically, this just covers more of the section. So basically, you can open this, you know, to work on the machine or whatever, see what's going on in here. And what's up, Logics? I'm doing a tutorial. You don't know. Basically, dang it, Logics, get away. All right. So yeah, that's how we got this so far. So far, so good. Yeah. Basically. Now what we're going to want to do is get some small tiles right here. These things right here. We're going to be placing these so. Actually, you know what? Not the small tile yet. Sorry. Logic's just throwing me off by standing there. Okay, so what we're going to want to do is, let's close this back up. We're going to grab this wood detector, just one wood detector right here. We're going to be moving this to right here. Oops, wrong way. Flip that upside down. So we got this right here on the side. As you can see, it's this level right here, and we put it towards the back part, or the, you know, like this right here. Perfect. As you can see, it's just like this. And also, now we're going to get these small tiles right here. And yeah, we are going to put this right here underneath the wood detector, as you can see, just like that. Get another small tile. Put it like that, just like so. Now get another small tile, basically. Put this on the side of the machine, over here, just like that. It'll be covering that much. Now get another small tile. Oops, I need to put the right texture. Hold up. Let me move this really quick. So put it like this, put it like this, just like that. Now, before we get more of the small tiles, what we're going to do is want to get a piece of wood, our rarest piece of wood, whatever you decide. I put n times wood just because it is very valuable and whatever. Not like it really matters in this case, but yeah. Anyways, I'm going to put n times wood inside of the detector. Let me get the n times wood that logic's basically flung. Alright, so there we go. Now, as you guys can see, I put the n times wood, and it has the laser beam coming out right there. So if anyone put a piece of n times wood in front of that, basically what it's going to do is open up a hatch, but we'll get to that in just a second. Alright, so now that we put the n times wood inside of the wood detector, what we're going to do is get a small tile right here, small tile. We're going to flip that flat like this and put it like this, just like that. We're going to cover it up, basically. Get on this side, cover that up, just like so. Now, we're going to work on the front a little bit over here. I'm going to get some tiny tiles. Get one tiny tile. Let's see. Put that right here, like that. Get another tiny tile. And put it like this. Perfect. Now see, these tiny tiles basically block that beam from shooting out. So now, yeah. Now we're gonna wire this thing together. Let's get our wires, which we have 2 wires for, which we will need 2 wires basically. So I'm gonna open up these back doors, start seeing what's going on over here. Open these again. So basically, what I'm gonna do is also, what was I doing? All right. What I'm going to do is get 1 wire right here. I'm going to connect it to the wood detector, and we're going to go towards the inside of the machine. Wait, I should have a little bit better. Alright, oops, no. Alright, so now we're going to put this wire right here in the center somewhere where the button will be, basically. You can put it on this side or the other side, but this is the way I'm doing it. So I'm going to put this wire right here, and it's going to, basically that will open the hatch. Let me just show you. I'm going to grab this n times wood right here. So basically this is just going to open the hatch just like that, and so far so good, but this is not all that we want so far. Actually, I'm going to leave this in here for right now. Actually, no, yeah, I'm going to leave this in for right now. So as you can see, it's going to leave it open for me, right? So now what we're going to want to do is get the second wire right here, and we're going to go over here. We're going to be in third person, of course, turning our camera inside the machine so that we can see what's going on in here. We'll see the wire poking out of the hatch. We're going to connect this wire to that wire right up here. Then once you got a connection there, what we're going to do is put the wire going up to here. Let's see, right up to, what's going on here? Let's see. Let's see if this works. Yeah, that's perfect. Just like that. That's what we want. Just this little part of the wire popping out of the hatch, basically. Let me show you what it's going to do. I'm going to basically take this out, right? And you'll see that wire right there, right? What that wire is there for is to open the candy bag, so when somebody purchases the candy, the pink candies, it'll also purchase the bag that'll automatically open, and all of that will fall down below and all that shenanigans. Alright, so let me just double check. I think that's actually everything that we need for tutorial part 1 of the candy vending machine. I think it looks pretty clean. This is what I meant by just the box mainly. As you can tell, that we still need to build this part of the machine for this over here basically, but we'll get that built in part 2. I have to have this open so that when I wire everything together, I'll have space and stuff to place all the wires. And it's not gonna be easy making a tutorial for the wiring, but yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to do that next time. At least we got the pink side working. Yeah, that's pretty much all that is going on for this part 1 of the tutorial, making the main box or main portion of the machine that will, you know, drop all the candy and stuff. And yeah, that's pretty cool. So let's shut these. It'll be even better once it's all wired up, but we'll wait for the next tutorial part 2 of the candy vending machine. So yeah, that's the box. That's all we're gonna do for now. Hope you all enjoyed. Hopefully this helped you know, helped you be able to create this, or even if you have any better ideas, I would like to see what people would end up making from what I taught them how to build basically. Because you can do all sorts of different types of vending machines. Anyways, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell button, do all that shenanigans if you did enjoy this tutorial and all that other stuff. Just so you know, this tutorial is not done. There will be a part 2. So I mean, we're gonna have another tutorial maybe tomorrow or something to wire everything together, to make all the wood detectors all set up, and basically fill it up with all the candy that's needed. And if you're wondering what this candy machine even will be able to do, let me show you as an example. We got the guys up there, Poncho Flow, Logix by T. Alright, so basically what this is going to do, if somebody brings wood to your base and they want to buy some of your candy or something, they just get the wood, put it right in here, and it'll just drop it all out just like so. Epic, right? Pretty amazing. And then you get better wood, it'll drop out. Wait, let me take out this one. So I take out that one, it brings up the hatch, put in the next best wood, kaboom, and then it drops all the other candies just like so. Yep. And then I gotta take this one out, put it right there. Let's get the next best wood, put that right inside there. Boom. And there you go. It's working so far. Looking great. Basically, that's what it does. And then we're gonna move on to the next best wood. Put this right here. And there goes all the other candies coming out nicely. I love it. Alright, so and then we're going to take out this one and we're going to use the next best wood. We're going like this. Boom. Perfect machine. Oh my god, amazing. Alright, now we're going to go for the very best of the regular candies, which is the developer bar, and boom. Voila. I think I'm missing one. I think one might have gotten stuck, but who cares? Anyways, that's what that does. Let me show you what the rarest side does, which is the pink candy, and I use the N times wood. Let me grab this N times wood. So basically, let me just show you what's going to happen. Basically, in here, when I put the wood inside the detector, this hatch is going to drop down, and these pink candies are going to fall. And at the same time, this bag will explode and burst out a bunch of candies, and you might even have another chance to get another pink candy. Who knows? You never know what it's going to give you, but you get extra candy. So let's try it out. Just keep your eye on that bag of candy and everything. Here we go. Boom. Oh yeah, boy. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much what that is. And let me get all these woods out of there. So that is what this candy vending machine will be able to do in the end. You guys just gotta keep your eyes open for the next tutorial, which will be probably sometime tomorrow or the next day. It depends on how long it takes me to record wiring it all up. And anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell button, do all that shenanigans, and we'll see you again later with a new part 2 tutorial in a day or so. Alright, peace, and yeah, boy, yeah, boy, hey, candy.
Get around, I get around, yeah, get around, round, round, I get around, I get around, get around, round, round, 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 I get around. I'm getting bored driving up and down the same old strip. I gotta find a new place where the kids are hip.